The game officially is coming out on Friday, October 4th, and the majority of the player base will only start this week, so no better time to share some tips on what to do first if you're a no money spent player. So today I will walk you through what is the best way in my opinion to start your hockey ultimate team if you're planning to spend no money, so you can get the best rewards and have a solid team at the end of this video. I will cover the player bases who play online and offline, so don't worry, you will be able to earn the same rewards as everyone else because HUT this year is more player friendly. I will split this video in 3 segments: what to do first, what to chase first, and what to do with your coins once you're done with everything we will discuss today. So let's start with what to do first. Once you open your starter pack and get your free X Factor card and power up icon, put them both in your lineup, and same as every year, head over to HUT Moments. Start with tutorial moments to get your hat-trick choice pack and also feel of the game. Once you're done with every single moment, head over to hologram moments, and then only after do the X Factor ones. By completing every single hologram moments, you will end up with at least 6k coins and 2 power up icons. And by completing every single X Factor moment, you will end up with 15k coins and an X Factor choice pack, plus a lot of lower overall cards to use in your sets. One thing to mention, if any of the moments require to use your own team, you can actually now finally complete objectives in the moments as well, because as far as you're using your own team, you can still do the toe drags, you can still do the shots and everything else required for the moments, so keep that in mind. And with that being said, let's head over to the objectives. As most of you already know, you can earn 50k coins if you go over to the power up and X Factor objectives. And look at the perform deek ones. By completing perform deeks and power up icons and X Factor objectives, you will get 25k coins and some tokens to upgrade your players after. And the best way to do all these deeks would obviously be in the squad battles, because as you can see, you have 804 games available. You can just go and play on rookie, do the toe drag in the back of the net, or just do the spinorama. You can basically do whatever deek is easier for you. If you are quite a good player, it will take you around 1 to 3 games, but don't worry, even if you cannot complete them that quickly, just take your time, play as many games as you want, because 50k coins early in the game is a good start. As far as you're doing the deeks in offensive zone with the defenseman next to you, that will count. So that's why a lot of people prefer to do them in the back of the net, because the defensemen are very close to you. Because there is no any timers, you can basically take as much time as you need and you will just complete them eventually. You will also get obviously X Factor token and icon token. Both of these tokens can be used to upgrade some of the players. Probably power up icon token will be more useful because we can get the power up icons more easily. And after, if you don't want to do that, you can just refund the token because the cost is only 1, so you're not losing anything. Also pay attention to other objectives like training camp, as once you complete them all, you will have 2k coins from here as well. If you prefer playing squad battles, try and chase some of the milestone objectives as well by scoring goals, make hits, take shots on goal, and hockey is family. You will get quite a lot of coins by completing all of them, but I personally would not rush to go and get them done, because otherwise, once everything is completed, what to chase after? This year, daily and weekly objectives are more important, as it will give you an XP for example, weekly objectives, and a daily objective will give your daily hat-trick collectible, which you will need to upgrade a daily hat-trick player we will choose after. EA fully changed the rewards this year, so there are no more weekly squad battle or rivals rewards, so everything you will earn will come from objectives, XP path, and wildcard mode. So make sure you complete the weekly and daily objectives, because you definitely don't want to miss out on any easy rewards you could possibly earn. I can also assure you guys that the rewards you're seeing now and the ones you will see on Friday will be absolutely different. EA did confirm that the next XP path will be much more rewarding, so hopefully they keep the word and we will actually see some really decent packs and cards in that XP path. The next thing I suggest is to go to the wildcard mode. I made a separate video about the wildcard mode, so if you want to know a little bit more in detail about the mode and how it works, go and watch it. But today, the reason why I'm saying wildcard mode is important is because wildcard mode has his own XP path or point path, let's say. And by playing wildcard, you will earn rewards in both XP and wildcard point path. So this is a really good way of farming XP and also completing a wildcard mode, so where you can get yourself coins, packs, and also some players, and in the end, you would get some reward. This wildcard path will look absolutely different for you on Friday, because this only have a timer for 4 more days. Once the game released on Friday, you probably will see different rewards, and I will make a separate video about is it actually worth it and what is the quickest way of completing it. I can only guess that by completing the wildcard, point path, and XP path, you will probably earn around 30 to 50k coins, and I think that's very solid as well. Again, that's only my guess, but I believe considering the EA confirmed, and it will be more rewarding and probably also much longer than it's currently now, because this one was only out for an early access, there will be a lot to grind for. But even if we skip the XP path and only look at HUT moments and objectives, you will already have 73k coins without anything else you do, so it's a good start in my opinion. So now let's move to the next point, what to chase next. If we go over to the sets, there are basically only 3 ones: X Factor, Power Up Icon, and Team Builder sets to actually chase and try to get some of these cards. I would probably start with Team Builder sets, as these cards would cost you the less, but only use your untradeable players if you're a no money spent player and have no rush to go and play online rivals. I personally would sell any tradable card you can season just to make coins. All these sets will be there all year long, so no need to chase that Gretzky or McDavid day one, as it's just so expensive and not achievable if you are no money spent, because just McDavid alone would cost you around 1.8 million, but when the game will be out for a little while, the prices will drop. But if you sell early and buy back later, you can save coins, and that's what you want to do. I cannot stress enough that you don't have to chase the meta cards. Use the players you like, just have fun. There are so many good cards to use besides them. You will complete all the sets eventually. Like after you complete the tutorial moments, you will get a choice pack of a daily hat-trick player. For people who don't know, it's a card replacing XP Collectibles 99 everything card we had last year. Good thing about it is that you can start using it from day one, and it will be a really good card all year long. In my opinion, I would take Logan Couture because he's usable now. If you're spending money, go with Shea Weber because his card later in the year will be much better. But I would definitely not suggest to go with the goalie, because even considering the goalies play much better this year, I just don't believe that putting all the eggs in a basket and that basket is a goalie is a good move. Also on Friday, we will probably have our first event, because at the moment there is really no any other events to chase. But if you pick up the game on Friday, you probably will see new cards, new sets, and a lot of other new things. Of course, I will do a full breakdown on what to chase, if these cards actually worth your time, coins, and everything else, or just focus on everything we discussed today and continue playing maybe wildcard mode. If you want, go and maybe give Rivals a try, because I think early in the game everything will be expensive, and considering probably the first MSPs, if we will have the MSPs, will be around 86 overall and will cost you a lot, I don't think it will be a good idea to put all your coins into those cards. And as always, I will repeat the same thing I always repeat. Don't go and chase meta cards. Use the players you like, because it's more satisfying to score goals with the players you like watching real life, or maybe loud watching when you was growing up. You don't have to follow every single YouTube video where they say this is a must-make card. No, it's not a must-make card. It's a good meta card, but you have to use the players you like because the game should be fun. Okay, and now let's move to the last point. By completing everything we discussed, you probably are around 100k coins, if not even more, because I didn't really cover all the milestones and other objectives where you will still earn quite a lot of coins. And obviously, you also are getting something from the XP path and wildcard. So let's, for example, say you are now around 150k coins, and maybe you have some good puck luck and you sold some players, so you're in a very good and healthy coin balance. So what to do with those coins? In all means, please don't buy pucks. There is no guarantee of you pulling McDavid or any other high overall cards. We cannot pull the X Factor captain cards or hologram power-up icons, so even the base X Factors and power-up icons still have value. In a long run, it will really not help you, but if you decide to open pucks, please sell any tradable card you get. The cheapest power-up icons are currently going for around 80 to, let's say, 85k. So yes, even if you pull them in the packs, you could possibly sell them, but the odds of pulling any of these cards are so slim. When it comes to the coins, I would wait and not buy anything. If you're good with an auction house, try and work on sniping some cards cheap, like NHLers, because they are needed for team builder sets, or gold logos and jerseys, as it's hard to pull them this year, and just flip it. What I usually do is for the first 4 to 8 weeks in the game, I try and make as many coins as I can before events like Fantasy one. Obviously, if there will be one, because it's not really confirmed, and considering they really change a lot of things in how the content is looking this year, I would not be surprised if EA also makes some changes to the Fantasy event. The reason I'm saying to save your coins until the Fantasy event is not because that I want to buy any of those cards, but because once a big event drops, everyone opens packs and more people sell, the less cards cost. So it's time for you to go and buy the players you like with at least 50% discount compared to day one. Cards needed for sets will always have value, but if you skip it and just focus on players from events or teams you like, there will always be a good chance for you to go build X Factors or power-up icons with much less coins. I would set yourself a goal. Try to get 1 million coins, for example, in the first month or maybe in the first 8 weeks. And then once you have that solid coin balance, you can start working the auction house, you can start buying the players you like, try them out, and then sell after if it doesn't fit your team. If you're not a very top competitive player, there is no need to chase those high overall cards early in the game. Just use the untradeable cards you get in XP path by completing the sets or objectives, and just try to have fun. And I will repeat this quite a lot in every single video because I really want to empathize people to start trying to have some fun. HUD is so sweaty every single year, and I just don't understand why people are always chasing that 99 meta or the biggest player. Where is fun in that? So I hope you find some useful information today, and if you watched the video until the end, please let me know down in the comment sections below. How are you starting your HUD team and which cards you will start chasing first? And obviously let me know what you're thinking about the game if you already are playing it. As always guys, thanks for watching today's video, have a good one and see you on the ice.